Take a slow breath and let the shoulders soften. Let the jaw relax. There is space here for relief. There is space here for hope. Money worry can feel heavy, like a tight knot across the chest and stomach. It can make the head buzz, the breath shallow, the sleep light. In this moment, set the body down into kindness. Place one hand over the heart and one hand over the belly. Feel the rise and fall. This is the center of life's rhythm moving through. No matter what numbers sit in a bank app, there is a deeper truth underneath. Life is on your side. The breath proves it, the heart proves it. The body knows how to come back to calm when it is spoken to with care. Let that care begin now. There is no judgment here, only gentle guidance. Money stress does not mean failure. It means a need is asking to be met. Needs are not enemies. Needs are wise messengers. They call the mind home. They call the body to soften, and they invite new choices. With each breath, say quietly within, I am safe to receive. Let that sentence move through the ribs and the back. Let it settle in the hips. The body listens. The nervous system hears every word said inside. When inner words offer kindness, the body opens, and when the body opens, the mind sees new paths that were hidden by tension. Let the breath lengthen to a steady count of 4 in and 6 out, slowly, gently. Feel how this small rhythm begins to clear static. Worry thoughts may still pass by, and that is all right. Thoughts are like birds crossing the sky. The sky does not chase them. The sky simply holds. You are learning to be the sky for your own thoughts. This is power. This is peace. Whisper again, I am safe to receive. Notice the neck loosening and the shoulders releasing one thin layer at a time. Say, life supports my prosperity. Say, I am kind to myself as I grow. Simple words, spoken with softness, change the feeling inside. The feeling inside changes the way the next step is taken. Many people wait for proof before they choose a hopeful belief about money. Yet the proof grows from the belief. A hopeful belief does not erase responsibility. It strengthens it. When the mind says, good things can happen for me, the body chooses actions that match that sentence. The eyes look for a door instead of a wall. The voice asks for clarity instead of staying silent. The hands tidy a small corner rather than freeze. This is not wishful thinking. This is a practical way to bring the nervous system into balance so that clear action becomes possible. If guilt or shame about past money choices shows up, greet it with compassion. Those choices were made with the understanding that was available then. The understanding grows now. Let the past unclench its fist. Say gently, I forgive myself for learning. I keep the lesson and release the pain. Breathe into the belly as these words move through. Place the feet flat on the floor and feel the ground as a friend. You are not behind. You are arriving. Arrival is always now. Bring a small smile to the lips, even if it is tiny and shy. This is not pretending. It is a body cue that tells the brain it is safe to soften. Think of the home as a little sanctuary that protects the flame of hope. A sanctuary does not need to be perfect. It needs to be cared for with respect. Choose one small gesture of care today. Clear a doormat, wipe a surface, open a window. While doing this, speak from the heart. I welcome fresh opportunities. This is how new flow begins, through simple, loving steps done with presence. Now, to seal this opening, take 1 minute with eyes soft or closed, hand to heart, hand to belly. Inhale, I am safe. Exhale, to receive. Inhale, life is kind. Exhale, to me. Feel how the body begins to trust these words. Trust is the soil where wealth seeds can take root. When the body trusts, it stops bracing. When it stops bracing, it can reach for what helps. The spirit inside is wise, steady, and bright. It knows the next loving step. Let this be the promise held close. A kinder voice within, a calmer body, and a pathway that opens one stone at a time. Wealth begins as a feeling of safety and expands as a series of small, clear actions. You are ready for both. Thoughts are not just ideas. Thoughts are messages the body receives. Each thought sends a signal that shapes breath, posture, and tension. The body then shapes behavior. Behavior shapes outcomes. This is why kind, steady thoughts around money are not optional. They are foundational. The mind is a garden. Each belief is a seed. The body is the soil. If the soil is hard with fear, even good seeds struggle. If the soil is soft with safety, even small seeds find a way. Begin by noticing the way money thoughts show up in the body. Where does the worry land? Is it a tight jaw, a knot under the ribs, a shallow breath? Place a palm over that spot and breathe into it like warm sunlight. Say softly, "My body softens into trust." Hold for a few breaths and let the spot unclench. When the body loosens, the brain interprets the world as less threatening. This allows attention to shift from constant protection to gentle creation. From this state, it becomes easier to speak clearly, ask for what is needed, organize steps, and follow through. The words said to yourself matter more than any outside voice. Money is always a fight, creates armor and withdrawal. I am learning to let money flow with ease, relaxes the belly, and lifts the chest. Feel the difference between the two sentences. The first closes doors, the second looks for handles. The nervous system is a faithful servant. It is always listening. Talk to it with warmth. Use short, true phrases that can be believed right now. Try, "I can take one small step today." Try, "I am open to helpful ideas." Try, "Life supports my prosperity." When these sentences are repeated with breath, the body treats them like gentle instructions. Muscles loosen, eyes brighten, energy returns. Now link thought to a small action. After speaking an affirming sentence, take a 1-minute action that proves it. Wipe the desk, tidy the wallet, review one account line, send one kind email, read one paragraph about a skill. Small actions tell the brain, "This belief is real." The brain then tags the belief as useful and reinforces it. This loop, thought, breath, action, creates momentum. Momentum builds trust. Trust makes larger actions feel natural instead of forced. Release the myth that worth is measured by money. Worth is the birthright that came with life. Money is a tool that moves through the hands of the worthy. When worth is not in question, choices change. A worthy person invests in learning, asks clear questions, and treats money with respect. Breathe with that truth. I am worthy of support and success. Let the spine lengthen as those words settle. The body expresses dignity when the mind feeds it dignity. Dignity draws in good experiences because it sets a clear tone. This life is cared for. Notice how stress invites confusion, but calm invites solutions. When a bill appears, the mind may rush into stories of doom. Pause and breathe. Speak a kinder story. I can face this step by step. Then ask the body to help by sitting tall, rolling the shoulders back, and placing both feet on the ground. This posture tells the brain that strength is available. From here, plan the next small move. Decide a time to look at the bill, find one support resource, or create a simple schedule. Each step taken from calm multiplies options. If a wave of fear rises, it does not mean the practice failed. It means the nervous system needs a little more tending. Use a 3-breath reset. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth with a soft sigh. On each exhale, say quietly, "Release." On each inhale, say, "Receive." This keeps the mind focused, gives the body a steady rhythm, and lowers the pressure inside. After 3 breaths, repeat a gentle phrase. I take loving, practical steps, then take one in the next minute. This is how new outcomes are planted, breath by breath, thought by thought, step by step. Think of money beliefs as the setting on a thermostat. If the setting is low, wealth experiences keep cooling down, even after a burst of effort. Raise the setting with daily phrases and actions. Morning. Place a hand over the heart and say, I welcome fresh opportunities. Afternoon, tidy one small area that symbolizes prosperity. Evening, write 3 lines, 1 action taken, 1 act of kindness toward self, 1 good thing received. This signals the mind to expect flow and the body to relax into it. Let the body become a faithful partner in wealth. It knows when a thought is harsh because it tightens. It knows when a thought is helpful because it opens. Ask the body for guidance. Does this thought soften or harden? Follow the wisdom. Choose thoughts that soften and strengthen at the same time. I can learn. I can ask. I can grow. With this, energy returns. With energy, focus returns. With focus, results arrive. This is how thoughts shape prosperity, through a loving mind, a relaxed body, and daily steps that match the inner truth. Cinnamon carries a warm, friendly energy. It signals welcome, like a light in a window on a cool evening. Its scent is gentle yet steady, and many have associated it with prosperity for generations, because warmth invites circulation, and circulation invites flow. A ritual is not magic that replaces action. It is a simple way to focus the mind, calm the body, and anchor intention so that action becomes easier. When scent and touch are used with kindness, the nervous system relaxes. When the nervous system relaxes, clarity rises. From clarity, wise choices happen. This is the beauty of a cinnamon ritual for wealth. It teaches the whole self to lean toward openness, gratitude, and consistent movement. Begin by preparing a small, clean space. It could be near a door, a mat, a desk, or a shelf. Wipe the area with care, not perfection. Open a window for a moment if the air needs refreshment. Light a candle if that feels peaceful and safe, or simply stand in soft daylight. Write 1 clear sentence on a small card. Wealth flows to me with ease and grace. Keep the sentence simple and kind. Hold the card and read it aloud in a steady voice. Feel the words inside the chest and belly. Let the breath be slow and even. Take a small dish and place a tiny pinch of ground cinnamon in it. A little goes a long way. There is no need to blow the powder. Protect the nose and eyes. Keep it away from pets and small children. Think of this as a gentle spice, not a confetti. If the threshold of a home is available, another option is to sprinkle a light line outside the doormat, then use the palm to sweep the line inward across the mat, drawing abundance toward the living space. Move slowly and speak the intention. Life supports my prosperity. Speak as if talking to a dear friend who finally believes in good news. Hear the tone. Feel the body respond. If using a threshold or powder feels complex, create a tiny sachet instead. Place a pinch of cinnamon in a small cloth pouch, tie it, and set it in a wallet, a desk drawer, or near a workspace. Each time the sachet is seen, pause for 1 breath and say, I welcome fresh opportunities. In this way, the ritual becomes a daily cue to shift from tension to trust, from doubt to action. Rituals are most powerful when repeated with kindness and paired with small, realistic steps. After speaking the intention, take 1 minute to act in alignment. Organize 1 paper, send 1 message, learn 1 tip, set 1 reminder. The ritual sets the tone. The action carries the tone into the world. Let gratitude be the warmth that activates the cinnamon's message. After placing the pinch or sachet, close the eyes and think of any proof of support in life, even simple things: a warm meal, a friendly word, a clear morning sky, a helpful idea that came at the right time. Whisper, thank you for the flow already here. Gratitude is like sunlight on the soil. It wakes seeds that were sleeping. This is not about pretending hard moments do not exist. It is about giving equal attention to what is working so the mind and body have strength to meet what is not yet solved. There may be a thought that asks, will this really work? Let that thought sit to the side while the heart speaks. The ritual works by changing the inner state, and the inner state guides consistent action. With a calm body, a clear intention, and a sweet cue to return to trust, behavior changes. With changed behavior, results change. The cinnamon is a partner in focus. It is a symbol and a sensory anchor. Each time the scent is noticed, breathe and say, I am a clear channel for abundance. Then, take the next tiny step. This is how energy opens and opportunities are seen. Renew the pinch or the sachet on the first day of the week or month, or whenever the spirit calls for a fresh start. Before renewing, clear the small space again and read the intention card aloud. If the original sentence feels dull, update it in simple words that feel alive now. Money comes to me in fair and kind ways. Or, I am ready for steady income and loving growth. Let the sentence fit like a comfortable coat. Words do not need to be grand. They need to be honest enough to relax the body and bright enough to aim attention. As the ritual continues, keep listening to the body. If the chest tightens, place a palm there, breathe, and soften the voice inside. If the mind spirals, come back to the card. Read it slowly, almost like a lullaby to the nervous system. Then do one tiny task that moves life forward. Over time, this practice builds a quiet strength. The threshold feels like a friend. The desk feels like a stage for new beginnings. The wallet feels cared for. The entire space begins to speak the same language: welcome, flow, ease, order, growth. There is also wisdom in caring for surfaces. Cinnamon can mark fabric or wood, so test a small spot first and keep the pinch gentle. Sweep or wipe any extra powder with respect. Care and respect are part of prosperity. They show the mind that resources are handled with love. When life sees love in the way small things are held, it often sends more to hold. End each ritual moment with 3 calm breaths. Inhale with the intention. Exhale with the words, thank you. On the final exhale, let the shoulders drop and the heart feel a soft glow. Whisper, I welcome wealth with an open heart. Then step into the day with one clear action. The door is open, the body is at ease, the mind is focused, and the spirit is steady. This is how a simple cinnamon ritual helps attract wealth fast, not by force, but by alignment. Not by fear, but by kindness. Not by waiting, but by small, loving movement repeated with care. Begin by giving the space around you a kind reset so the heart can breathe and the mind can think clearly. A cared-for space sends a clear message to the nervous system. Safety is here. Safety invites ease, and ease invites flow. Choose one small area to tend, perhaps the entry, a desk corner, or the surface that holds keys and wallet. 5 minutes is enough. Wipe the surface with slow, caring motions. As the cloth moves, say softly, I am ready for fresh flow. Open a window for a moment and let the air refresh the room. If a window is not possible, stand and take 3 long belly breaths, in through the nose and out through the mouth with a gentle sigh. The body responds to signals of care. The shoulders drop. The jaw loosens. The heart steadies. With each breath, the inner door to abundance opens a little wider. Choose a small object that symbolizes prosperity to you. It could be a stone with a warm color, a tiny plant, a glass jar, or a neatly folded note. Place it on the cleared surface as a quiet anchor. This is not about decoration, this is about intention. The mind loves symbols because symbols speak faster than long explanations. When the eyes meet this object, the body remembers the message of plenty. Whisper, life supports my prosperity. Feel how the chest lifts as the words touch the heart. Place your palm over the heart and let that steady beat answer back. Now write a one-line intention on a small card. Keep the words simple, positive, and present tense so the body can relax into them. Try, wealth flows to me in kind and steady ways, or I welcome fair income and loving growth. Read the line aloud 3 times, very slowly. After each reading, pause and notice the body's response. If the belly tightens or the throat closes, soften the sentence until the body feels safe. You might shift to, I am learning to receive with ease, or I am open to helpful money ideas. Truth calms. Find the version that feels true enough for today and write it clearly. Place the card where it will be seen each morning, on a mirror, beside a door, or near the desk. Words become pathways when they are walked daily. Stand in front of a mirror for a moment of gentle connection. Look into your own eyes with the kindness a dear friend deserves. Say softly, I love and accept you. It is safe to prosper. Notice any resistance without judgment. Resistance simply shows where more kindness is needed. Rest your hand on the belly and breathe. Let the words reach the places that once felt alone. Say again, I love and accept you. It is safe to prosper. Inner safety grows with repetition. As safety grows, the mind can make clearer money choices because fear is not steering the wheel. Care for the wallet as if it were a small home for your values. Clear old receipts, smooth the bills, and place the intention card or a tiny duplicate of it where it can be read during the day. Speak a quiet phrase while organizing. My money is handled with love, and love expands what it touches. When money is treated with respect, it tends to stay and multiply. When the wallet is tidy, the brain marks money tasks as friendly rather than threatening. Friendly tasks are easy to repeat. Repetition builds stability. Tend the entry of your home. The entry is where life says hello. Wipe the doormat, sweep the threshold, and open the door for a brief minute to invite ease. As you do, speak with a warm voice. I welcome fresh opportunities. Feel the breath moving easily. Feel the body say yes. If there is a plant near the door, water it with gratitude for growth. If not, place a bowl and drop in 1 coin with thanks. Small signs tell the mind that giving and receiving are in motion here. Journal for 3 minutes. Set a gentle timer and write 3 lines. 1 belief about money you are ready to release, 1 new belief you are willing to practice, and 1 action you can take today that fits into 5 minutes. Keep the language simple. I release the belief that money always leaves. I practice the belief that money comes in kind and fair ways. I will sort 1 bill and set a reminder. The journal is a conversation with your inner wisdom. As thoughts land on paper, they become easier to shape. Close the preparation by sitting quietly with both feet on the ground, spine long, shoulders soft. Read the intention card 1 more time, then whisper 3 affirmations with calm, loving breath. I am safe to receive. Life supports my prosperity. I welcome fresh opportunities. Let each sentence be felt, not rushed. Place the card down with care as you would place a seed into warm soil. This is your ground for wealth work, a tended space, a clear intention, and a body that knows it is safe. Growth loves this kind of ground. When the space has been cared for and the intention is steady, move into the ritual itself in a calm and simple way. Ritual is a way to focus attention and gather the heart and mind into 1 clear point. It does not replace action. It prepares the body to take action with grace. Choose a time when you can be unhurried for a few minutes. Many enjoy the first day of the week or month, yet any day becomes sacred when it is met with care. Gather a tiny pinch of ground cinnamon, a small dish, and your intention card. If using a threshold, you may also have a soft brush or your hand ready to sweep inward across the mat. Keep the pinch small. More is not better. Keep the powder away from eyes and nose and out of reach of pets and children. Loving care includes safety. Stand at the entry or at your chosen altar-like spot. Place the dish down. Read your intention card slowly, once for the mind, once for the body, and once for the spirit. Let the words land. Breathe with them. Then, if at the threshold, sprinkle a very light line of cinnamon outside the doormat. With the palm facing down, sweep the line inward, drawing the warmth toward your living space as you say, "Wealth flows to me with ease and grace." Move gently. If indoors at a desk or shelf, simply touch the dish with the fingertips and make a slow, small circle over it as you speak the same phrase. Keep the movements minimal and mindful. Quiet movements help the nervous system stay calm and present. Pause and feel the sensation of warmth that cinnamon carries. Welcome that warmth into the chest with a breath. Whisper, "I am a clear channel for abundance." With each exhale, soften the shoulders. With each inhale, allow a feeling of welcome to spread through the ribs and belly. If any doubt rises, nod to it and let it pass like a small cloud across a blue sky. Doubt does not need to be fought. The body learns best through steady, kind repetition. If the idea of loose powder is not comfortable for surfaces or allergies, create a tiny sachet. Place a pinch of cinnamon in a small cloth pouch. Tie it and rest it in the wallet, desk drawer, or near the door. Each time eyes land on it during the day, take one calm breath and repeat, "I welcome fresh opportunities." Touch the pouch gently, then take one small action that reflects trust. Reply to a message, log one expense, learn one skill tip, or put one coin into savings. This pairing, affirmation followed by action, tells the brain, this belief is useful. The brain then strengthens it. Renew the ritual on a rhythm that feels loving. Some prefer weekly, others monthly. Renewal is a chance to refresh the intention card if needed. If a line has lost its spark, write a new one that fits today's growth. You might shift from, "I am open to helpful money ideas," to, "I act on helpful money ideas with ease." Growth is a conversation, not a rule. Let it be flexible and kind. After the cinnamon step, close with gratitude. Place the hand over the heart and think of 3 good things already present, even if they are small. A kind smile, a helpful tip you learned, a warm cup of tea. Say, "Thank you for the flow already here." Gratitude is not ignoring problems, it is feeding strength. Strength meets the day with wisdom. The body blooms under appreciation, and a blooming body moves toward solutions. Care for the tools before leaving the spot. Wipe any extra powder with a gentle cloth. Return the dish to its place. If at the threshold, sweep away what is not needed. Respect is part of prosperity. Respect says to life, "This home is ready for more." This simple habit turns a few minutes into a bright tone that carries through the day. Link the ritual to one clear step. This is how it becomes a bridge to results. Right after speaking the intention, act within 1 minute, even if the step is tiny. Set one calendar reminder, sort one envelope, send one request for information, or move $1 into savings. The body loves to act while the heart is open. The mind loves to follow a plan that is small and kind. Over time, this pairing becomes natural. and wealth begins to feel like a friend who visits often because the door is open and the welcome is warm. Now let your days hold gentle, steady habits that support the ritual and keep prosperity flowing. Think of these habits as threads that weave a soft yet strong fabric under your life. The first habit is a morning minute of gratitude. Upon waking, sit up, place a hand over the heart, and name 3 things that feel supportive today. They can be simple: a clear mind, a roof, a helpful idea. Say, "Thank you for the good in my life." This 1 minute sets the tone of receiving. Receiving is a skill. It grows with practice. The second habit is a daily money check-in that takes 2 minutes and happens at the same time each day, perhaps after tea or lunch. Sit comfortably. Breathe to a count of 4 in and 6 out for 2 cycles. Then look at one account line, one bill, or one small plan. The goal is not to fix everything at once. The goal is to greet money with calm. Say, "I face my finances with love and clarity." When the body learns that money time is short, safe, and kind, it stops bracing. Bracing uses energy. Calm frees it. The third habit is a tiny order ritual. Choose one thing each day to bring into order in under 5 minutes. Clear one digital folder, throw out one expired receipt, label one envelope, or create one simple list. Speak, "I bring loving order to my finances." Order is a form of respect that tells life new growth will be cared for here. As order grows, confusion shrinks, and the path forward becomes visible. Keep a small 3 wins journal near the cinnamon dish or the bed. Each evening, write down 1 step taken, 1 kindness shown to yourself, and 1 blessing received. Steps might include called service to ask a question or watched a free class. Kindness might be rested when tired, or spoke to myself with care after a mistake. A blessing might be found a helpful tip or got a prompt reply. This practice trains the mind to see progress. Progress creates momentum. Momentum becomes trust. Trust becomes action without struggle. Add a weekly ask day. On one set day, make a single request that could support income or learning. Ask for a meeting, for clarity on a rate, for feedback, for a referral, or for a chance to try something new. Say before the ask, "I am worthy of fair pay and kind support." Then send the request with a calm breath and relaxed shoulders. The body will learn that asking is safe. Safe asks receive more yes. Create a wallet wash once a week. Empty the wallet or pouch, smooth bills, discard what is not needed, and read the intention card aloud. If using the sachet, touch it with gratitude. Say, "I handle money with love, and money loves to stay." This ritual keeps the neural pathway of prosperity strong. Each time the wallet is opened, the message of care repeats. Set a tiny savings trigger that happens automatically, even if it is small. It may be a rule to move a set amount each week or to round up a purchase and move the change to a safe place. Pair the transfer with the phrase, "I save with ease and joy." Saving, even in small amounts, builds trust with yourself. Trust is wealth. As trust grows, fear fades, and larger steps feel natural. Keep a prosperity corner on the desk with the intention card, the small symbol of abundance, and a pen. Begin work by reading the card once and naming one task that brings in value, one task that maintains order, and one task that grows a skill. Value, order, growth. This trio keeps money life balanced. Say, "I take loving, practical steps." Then do the smallest piece of the first task within 5 minutes. Completion, even of a small piece, tells the brain, "I can follow through." The brain then gives more energy to the next task. Use a body cue to anchor calm during money tasks. For example, rest the thumb and forefinger together and feel the texture of the skin. Breathe softly and say, "Calm body, clear mind, steady flow." Over time, the body will link this cue with ease. When stress rises, press the cue again and breathe. The signal will help the nervous system reset so the mind can think clearly. Give and receive in balance. Choose a simple act of generosity each week that feels wise and kind. A warm note, a small tip, a shared resource. Say, I give with love and I receive with love. Generosity opens channels and wise receiving keeps them healthy. Both are parts of the same flow. Protect rest. A tired body treats every task as a threat and every choice as a risk. Rested bodies can plan and follow through. Choose a time in the evening to end money thoughts. Place the intention card down gently and say, my evening is for peace. If the mind tries to review numbers at bedtime, breathe to 4 in and 6 out and shift attention to gratitude for breath. Morning will bring clear energy and fresh ideas. Let all these micro habits stay soft and flexible. If a day is missed, simply return. There is no punishment here. Growth loves kindness. Speak often, I am patient and persistent. With time, the cinnamon ritual becomes a doorway, and these habits become the path. The body feels safe, the mind feels focused, the heart feels open. Money becomes a friend that visits more often because it is welcomed with care, handled with respect, and partnered with daily steps that honor both vision and reality. This is how wealth grows in a gentle, steady way, through a loving space, a clear intention, a simple ritual, and small actions that repeat until prosperity feels normal and natural. Shame and blame are heavy coats that keep warmth out. Take them off now. The money story that once caused pain does not define the future. It was learned in old rooms of fear and scarcity, and it can be rewritten in a home of gentleness and truth. Sit comfortably with a hand on the heart and a hand on the belly. Breathe slowly until the breath feels like a soft tide. Say quietly, I forgive myself for what I did not yet know. I keep the wisdom and I release the pain. Feel how the chest eases when the inner voice becomes kind. The body believes the sound of the voice. When the voice softens, the muscles let go. When muscles let go, insight rises. Take a paper and write one sentence that has hurt for years. It might begin with, money is always, or I never can. Write it plainly, then ask, who taught me to speak to myself like this? Often the answer is an old fear that tried to keep life safe by shrinking it. Thank that fear for trying to protect you and let it rest. Cross out the sentence and write, I choose a new story. I let money be a kind partner. Read the new sentence aloud 3 times with slow breaths. Each reading is like warm water loosening a knot. If tears come, they are proof that the heart is thawing. Let the tears fall. They carry the salt of release. Place both feet on the floor and feel the ground is steady and friendly. Speak to the body as you would to a dear child. You are safe. You are learning. You are growing. As you say these words, scan from crown to toes. Where does the old story still sit? Forehead tight, throat closed, belly clenched. Rest a palm there and breathe into that place for a few cycles. Say, I open to support. I soften into trust. These are not fancy sentences. They are doors. When they open, movement becomes possible again. Forgiveness does not excuse harm, and it does not erase numbers. Forgiveness frees energy to meet life wisely. Without forgiveness, the mind keeps replaying old scenes and cannot see new options. With forgiveness, attention returns to the present, where choices live. Speak, I bless my past for its lessons, and I bless my present for its power. Let the spine lengthen as dignity takes its place. Dignity changes decisions. Dignity says yes to fair pay, yes to clarity, yes to learning, and no to what does not honor the soul. Wealth grows where dignity leads. Take a fresh page and write a short release statement. I release the belief that money must be hard, and I welcome the belief that money can be steady and kind. Sign and date it. Fold it once with care. If it feels right, tear it into pieces and place them in recycling, or keep it in a small envelope labeled Lessons Kept. Either way, the message to the mind is the same. The old spell is broken. Now place a new sentence on a card. It is safe for me to prosper. Put this where the eyes will meet it daily. Repetition rewires. Gentle repetition rewires faster because the nervous system cooperates. Speak directly to the places that still feel raw. If shame rises, answer it with, I am willing to see myself with love. If fear rises, answer it with, I take one small step today. If scarcity speaks, answer it with, life supports my prosperity. Say these lines aloud while slowly opening and closing the hands, inviting the body to release and receive. The body learns through movement as much as through words. Simple movements paired with kind phrases become anchors that hold during stormy moments. Let the heart practice gratitude for the smallest proofs of support, not as a trick, not as denial, but as nourishment. Gratitude feeds resilience, and resilience solves problems. Thank the chair for holding you, the breath for returning, the next idea that will come. Speak, thank you for what is here and for what is growing. Gratitude turns on little lights along the path. With more light, fear has fewer places to hide. Now choose actions that match the new inner truth, because an unexpressed truth weakens and a practiced truth strengthens. Take one income action, one learning step, and one generous gesture. The income action can be simple: polish a profile, follow up on a warm conversation, explore a fair rate, create a small offer. The learning step might be reading one article, watching a short lesson, or practicing a skill for 10 minutes. The generous gesture could be a kind note, a small tip, a shared resource. Prosperity needs movement. Movement grows when it is sized to fit today's energy. Create a money love list that you can repeat weekly. On this list, tidy the wallet, review one account line, set one reminder, reach out with one request, save one small amount. These are quiet, faithful acts that say to life, I am ready to be trusted with more. As you do each item, speak softly, I handle money with love. Love expands what it touches. Feel the truth of that line in your chest and hands as you place each bill neatly or type each note with care. Keep the triple rhythm of value, order, and growth. Value asks, what can I offer today that helps someone? Order asks, what can I organize in 5 minutes? Growth asks, what can I learn that will make tomorrow easier? This rhythm balances receiving and giving, planning and acting, patience and progress. Before you begin a task, place a hand over the heart and read your intention card. Then decide the smallest possible first step and start it within 1 minute. Starting quickly keeps the door from closing in your mind. Completion, even of a tiny slice, builds confidence. When hesitation appears, give it a chair and listen for a minute. Often it says, what if I fail? Answer, I can learn. Or it says, what if they say no? Answer, I will ask again, somewhere else, in a new way. Let the nervous system hear your calm. The body will follow your lead. Then take the step. A life built on many gentle steps becomes strong without strain. Track progress in a way that shows you your own strength. Every evening, write 3 short lines: 1 step taken, 1 kindness offered to yourself, 1 blessing received. Over time, the pages will show that you can be trusted to move forward again and again. Trust in yourself is a currency. It buys courage. Courage attracts opportunities. Opportunities grow into outcomes. Stay kind when a week goes sideways. One misstep does not delete a path. Speak, I return with love. Then restart with something small and doable. The point is not perfection. The point is direction. Face the right way, and even small steps carry far. Doubt will visit. Pressure will visit. Old patterns will knock. You are not alone, and you are not at their mercy. Create a calm plan for those moments. First, use the 3-breath reset. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth with a soft sigh. Repeat twice more. Second, name what is happening. A worry wave is here. Naming creates space. Third, speak a grounding sentence. I am patient and persistent. Fourth, choose the smallest next step that fits in 2 minutes and do it. During storms, small steps are bridges. If the mind spins with all or nothing thoughts, soften the edges. Shift, I must fix everything today, to I can take one loving step today. Shift, this never works, to I am learning what works. The nervous system relaxes when extremes soften. Relaxed minds think clearly. Clear thinking finds better answers. Set a gentle review rhythm. Once a week, look back at your 3 lines per night and circle anything that worked well. Notice patterns of energy. Are mornings bright? Are evenings calm? Place your cinnamon renewal on the day your energy is strongest, so the ritual sits on a sturdy foundation. If a tool or action consistently feels heavy, shrink it or change it. Kind consistency means repeating what works and reimagining what doesn't. Use body cues to guide pacing. If the chest tightens above a 7 on a 10 scale, step away for 2 minutes. Walk, sip water, stretch the hands, soften the gaze. Say, calm body, clear mind, steady flow. Return when the number falls by at least 1. The goal is not to erase all tension. The goal is to keep tension low enough that wisdom can speak. When money tasks feel dry, add a drop of joy. Play soft instrumental music, light a candle, or bring a comforting scent to the room, keeping safety in mind. Joy says to the nervous system, this is not a fight, this is care. The body works longer and kinder when joy is present. With joy, you will notice details you missed before, send messages with a warmer tone, and catch solutions that drifted by unseen. Hold realistic expectations. Seeds do not sprout overnight, but they do sprout. The cinnamon ritual, the daily habits, the compassionate thoughts, these are water and sunlight. Keep watering, keep opening the blinds. Progress sometimes hides in plain sight. A calmer bill review, a kinder self-talk after an error, a quicker return to action after a setback. Celebrate these markers. They are the roots that hold the plant steady when winds blow. Invite support when needed. Support can be a friend who listens, a mentor who teaches, a group that practices the same steps, or a professional who can provide guidance. Before reaching out, place a hand over the heart and speak. I am worthy of fair help and clear answers. Then ask with a steady voice. Asking is an act of self-respect. Self-respect attracts respect. Keep the ritual alive through seasons. On the first of the month or another meaningful day, refresh the pinch or sachet with care. Update the intention card if it has grown with you. Speak your new line slowly. Breathe. Then take one small action before leaving the spot. Over and over, this cycle will carry you forward. Calm, clarity, action. Calm, clarity, action. Momentum becomes your quiet companion. Now let all of this gather into a gentle, uplifting close that sends you forward with peace. Life responds to the tone you set inside. With a soft body and a kind mind, you now set a tone of welcome. The home is tended, the wallet is respected, the thoughts are friendly, the ritual is simple and steady, the steps are small and real. Heat from the cinnamon, warmth from gratitude, and strength from self-respect all meet to create a loving pathway for wealth to move toward you. Stand or sit in stillness for a moment. Feel the weight of the feet on the ground. Feel the breath steady and smooth. Place a hand over the heart and another over the belly. Speak these lines with sincerity, not speed. I am safe to receive. Life supports my prosperity. I welcome fresh opportunities. I take loving, practical steps. I am patient and persistent. I am a clear channel for abundance. Let the words ring through the chest and settle into the belly. If any part of the body resists, speak to that place with extra care. You are safe. You can soften. Then breathe and wait for the small shift that says yes. Carry a simple 7-day plan into your life. Day 1, refresh the cinnamon in your chosen way. Day 2, care for the wallet and read the intention card aloud. Day 3, take a learning step that fits into 10 minutes. Day 4, make one kind, courageous ask. Day 5, bring loving order to one small corner. Day 6, review your 3 nightly lines and circle what worked. Day 7, rest and let gratitude warm the heart. Each day, keep your steps small enough that you can do them with peace. Peace is the engine. Peace makes change last. Let the final feeling be trust. Trust that kindness is strong. Trust that order invites opportunity. Trust that a clear intention shapes behavior, and behavior shapes outcomes. Trust that the body hears your voice and responds. This is not blind faith. It is a wise partnership with life. The ground under you is more solid than fear suggests. The air around you is more friendly than doubt admits. The next step is closer than it seems. As you move forward, meet setbacks with softness and progress with gratitude. If a door closes, breathe and turn toward another. If a delay arrives, use the time to learn or to rest. Wealth is not only numbers, it is also calm, clarity, and dignity. When those are present, numbers come to a home that can hold them. Now step gently into your day with your intention card near, your cinnamon partner ready, your actions sized with love. Let your heart keep saying yes to what supports you. Let your hands keep doing the next right thing. Let your mind keep returning to kind sentences that open doors. In this way, wealth arrives not as a storm, but as a steady rain that waters your garden in the exact measure you can receive. And as your garden grows, your giving grows, your learning grows, your peace grows. Say once more, with a soft smile that reaches your eyes, I welcome wealth with an open heart, and life says yes. Then go and live these words in small, faithful ways. This is your new normal. This is your gentle power. This is the path that carries you, step by step, into a prosperous, loving life.